First tonight, the Michigan Supreme Court has made a ruling that affects certain car crash victims when it comes to the state's no-fault insurance system. News 8's David Horak has more on the ruling and how it impacts thousands of injured crash survivors.
Yeah, this deals with 18,000 Michigan drivers who were catastrophically hurt in car crashes before a 2019 state law took effect. Now, prior to that, they were entitled to lifetime payments when it came to care and rehabilitation. But then after Public Act 21 and 22 retroactively put a fee schedule and a cap on reimbursements, those drivers were left without that care for some time.
And it is so.
They did that with a good faith understanding that these benefits and the services that they have through their policies are going to be there. And all of a sudden, in the middle of the game, the rules changed and they found themselves with no options.
But in a 5-2 ruling Monday, the Michigan Supreme Court reinstated those options, with the majority arguing that a vested contractual right to continuation of those benefits cannot be stripped away or diminished when the legislature has failed to clearly state its intent to do so.
We had 72 legislators who were serving at the time when this law passed that signed a brief in court and stated we had no intention for this to go retroactive.
Essentially, the Supreme Court has ruled that it's unconstitutional to do what they did in 2019, which was to eliminate the ability to access medically necessary home care services. And of course, they did it by simply, reducing the reimbursement rate to an unachievable level.
However, the Insurance Alliance of Michigan argues the medical fee schedule struck down by the court was common sense, saying that it kept the medical costs in check and made auto insurance more affordable in the state.
Today, the court let down consumers across Michigan and opened the floodgates for overcharging for medical procedures and higher rates. You can't reasonably expect to save Michigan drivers money while obliterating a key cost control measure like the fee schedule.
Now, the court's ruling does not apply to any Michigan drivers who were catastrophically hurt after June 11th of 2019. It's unclear at this point if the House and or Senate will reapproach the no-fault insurance system once they reconvene in late August. We're in our Kalamazoo studio. David Horak, News 8.